sacrifices. There were 5 types of sacrifices. There was the burnt meat, peace, sin offering, and trespass offering. And each one of these were different, and believe it or not, some of the offerings had to be salted upon the altar. I said, Lord, you're dealing with the sacrifices, but you want me to give it up? Oh, please put this together for me. I said, okay, Lord, what about the offerings that you want me to relate to the women? And he said, the burnt offering typifies consecration or great submission to the will of God. He said the meat offering will typify commitment or specific submission to the will of God. The peace offering will typify communion and will emphasize thanksgiving. And the last one is the sin offering. It's a picture of confession. And the trespass offering is a picture of cleansing. These were different offerings used, type of things that was used for offerings. It was animals, and of course it was the oxen, the sheep, the goat, the turtle doves, and pigeons. Come on, I said, Lord, we are none of them. We don't build altars no more. Where you going? So just like he told me, just hold on, we're going to get there in a minute. He wanted us to understand and remember the offerings for this simple fact. We do not offer these sacrifices and make altars unto God anymore. He said, but now you are the sacrifice. You are the offering. But the problem is that live offerings keep climbing off of the altar. When the fire gets turned up, we have a tendency to come off of the altar of sacrifice. When it gets too hot, we will turn away. Jesus, this is too much for me. I can't take it. I got to go. But God said we need to stay right there. Because just like those other offerings and what they exemplify is the same thing we have to do, but living. We don't necessarily cut out skins for the blood, because we know without the shedding of blood, there's no what? Jesus became our ultimate sacrifice. So the blood doesn't have to be shed, but we yet have to die. We don't want to die. That's the truth. We don't want to die. That living sacrifice will get on the altar, and sure enough, we'll crawl off. God said, just stay right there. Just stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. Just hold on. You're like, Lord, yeah, Jesus. I'm about to get back with you on that one, Jesus. Jesus. I'll send you an email, Jesus. I'll text you later, Jesus. No. Oh, my sisters, we got to stay there and take the purifier. Yeah. Hey, you better preach. We have to kill this flesh daily. Because I die daily. Our flesh is so out of control, the world can't tell us from them. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me today. They looking at us going, I thought y'all was the church. We look like them, we talk like them, we act like them. The devil is a liar. I got to go here, Pastor. Some of our praise is tainted because we're so entwined with the world. God don't know who he's talking to. Of course he knows. You understand what I'm saying? He knows. But when you just leave out the church, out the club, and you want to come here and lead praise and worship, I got a problem with it.